Okay, so it's Monday, so before we get into the video, I'll quickly announce the winner of the last week's giveaway on this AK Phantom Disruptor, and I'm also going to announce the next week's giveaway. So first of all, the winner of the last week's giveaway on this AK Phantom Disruptor in field tested with a really good field tested float will be right here. So congrats to you, man, on winning the AK, and I will contact you right away and send you all your AK. For the next week, I'm going to give away this M4A1 bus kill. This is infield tested as well, and all you have to do to enter the giveaway is to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below. Doesn't really matter what you comment at this time. Last time you had to comment your favorite skin, but this time just leave a comment. Doesn't really matter what you comment, and you have a chance to win this info. I will announce the winner in the video on next Monday. So good luck with the giveaway, and now let's get straight into the video. Alright, so today I'm going to walk you through my current red themed loadout. Just starting with a little reminder of the skins I already have. I will just walk through them really quickly, and then I'm going to show you guys all the new skins I got for my red theme loadout. It has been a little bit of a while since I have made a video about my red loadout. I'm not sure how long time ago I made the last one, but I bought a lot of new stuff, and I even got to buy my knife. Some of you might already have seen it. I used it in one of my videos recently. I think, yeah, and I haven't showed it in the red loadout video yet. So yeah, let's get into it. Quickly going over the skins I already have showed you guys, and then I'll walk you through all the new skins I have got so far from a red themed loadout. So first of all, we have the candy apple skins I got from my red loadout. So I got the Glock 18 candy apple from last time. This is with a 000 float. I have put a little Boston 2018 stick on this one, just to make it a little bit more interesting to look at, because it is a little bit of a boring skin in my opinion. So this gives it a little bit better vibe. Then I also have the PP Bison candy apple, also with a 000 float, and the Mac 10 candy apple, also with a 000 float. And the last candy apple skin I got is the Nova with a 000 float as well. Then to the other pistols I got, I have this Tech 9 with a 000 float, so still a pretty decent low float skin to have for the red loadout. Also the most red Tech 9 I'm pretty sure you can get, even though it's a lot of black as well. And the 5.7 Urban Hazard is the one I have right now for the 5.7 with a 000 float. And this one I might be changing out at some point with a 5.7 candy apple. The 5.7 candy apple is a bit expensive. It's like $100 or something, which is a lot for a 5.7 skin. But at some point I might go for the 5.7 candy apple instead. I could also, I have thought about it, go for the cherries and, is it cherries and berries it called? Can't even remember, but the one which is blue and red, you can get that with a max red. Yeah, I can do that as well. Then I have another Glock actually. So this one is a Glock 18 Water Elemental with a 000 float. A bit more expensive than the Glock candy apple, but we already went through this or over this, and yeah, about which one I should use, and I ended up using the Glock candy apple. But I'm still not sure, to be honest, so I just decided to keep this one as well. So I have two Glocks at the moment. And then the last pistol, which is for the skins I have already shown you before. Just a quick recap of the last videos about my red loadout. Is this P250? Nothing special about this, except it does have the pattern template 661. But other than that, it's just a normal P250 motors in factory new. We now have two more skins before we get into the new ones. So MP9 Hot Rod, I crafted this myself in a trade up, in a 10% trade up with a 000 float. I have and a 888 actually. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I have thought about trying to make some more trade-offs for MP9 Hot Rod with an even lower float, because I didn't even use that low float skins. It seems to be pretty easy to get the MP9 Hot Rod with a decent float at least. So I might attempt to go for some more trade-offs for this one, and try and get maybe a triple or quadruple float on this one. But right now I'm rocking this double zero float MP9 Hot Rod I crafted myself or traded up to. And now the last skin before we get into the new ones is this M4A1-S. Also nothing special about this one, just like the P250 motors. Yeah, this is just a factory new skin as well. And yeah, this is what I'm having for my red 5.7, I was about to say M4A1-S, at this point. I was actually just about to forget my gloves. So right now I'm having the sport glove slingshot for my knife and glove combo, or my loadout in general. Yeah, I really love these gloves. I think they are probably the best red gloves. Maybe the Crimson Kimono is better. I'm not sure. I've never had the Crimson Kimono. I've had these. This is the second time I'm owning a pair of slingshot gloves. Right now they are just in Battlescard, but with a pretty decent Battlescard float. I am going to at some point in the near future, going to upgrade these to a better condition. I at least really want them in field tested, which I have had them once before in field tested, and they were extremely cool. And now into the new skins. So we're gonna start off with the absolutely banger. So this is my knife I went for from a red loadout. So a buffer knife slaughter in factory new, with a 0.04 float. That's alright for factory new, just around the middle. And yeah, I love this knife. I have for so many years, I would say, and for so long time, always dreamed about this knife. Like when I started playing CS:GO, this was my dream knife to own one day, and now I finally got it. I had this once before actually, with a pair of snow leopard gloves. Yeah, snow leopard gloves. But then at that time it was only minimal wear, so now I bought it in factory new. The price difference isn't actually that too bad for minimal wear compared to the factory new one. So yeah, and here you can just see it really quickly with my gloves. And yeah, I absolutely love this combo right here. The buffer knife slaughter with the slingshot gloves is absolutely amazing. So this is my current knife and glove combo in game. So I don't even know what to say. I really love this combo. So the gloves, of course, I had for a while now, and yeah, the buffer knife is a new one. I really enjoy playing with it, and yeah, I will probably stay with this combo for a while. The only thing, as said earlier, I'm going to do at some point is upgrading the gloves for a better condition to get some more clean looking gloves. But otherwise, this combo will stay this way for a while. I'm pretty sure. And now into the Max 7. So to be honest, nothing interesting about this one. Just a factory new Max 7 Cobras. One thing that is a little bit annoying, I will also show that with the MP7, is that this is probably the most red you can get a skin, and it's not even red, it's just orange. So that sucks a little bit. Maybe I have just overseen Max 7, but I'm pretty sure you can get a fully red or just a bit of red Max 7. But if you know Max 7, which is more red than this, I mean this is just orange, I would love to hear what you got. The same counts with the MP7. So this is a little bit of red, dark red, but mostly orange as well. So again, if you know any MP7 which is really red, I know you can get the bloodsport. So don't say that one. I chose not to pick the bloodsport because it's really just really more like white and black and other colors on the red than it is red. It's not like the AK, which is a lot of red. So that's the reason why I chose this one instead. Even though it's not fully red and it's orange, I still feel like it was better. Then we have the Max 7. So I'm not going to talk much about this one, and like the other skins, that isn't really that special. There's nothing special about this one, just a factory new Max 7 core breach. Yeah. And of course we also have the MP7, which is also a orange ish color, a little bit of dark red. Looks pretty cool. It's a little bit expensive because of the collection. I think I gave like 160 RMB or something. That's like what is that? That must be around, I think, $25 or something. So quite expensive. But yeah, it's alright. It's an MP7 full stop in factory new, and it kinda gives the same vibe as the Max 7 core breach in my opinion. And yeah, let me know if you have any other ideas for the Max 7 and the MP7. And actually, one more skin I forgot to tell you about, because I had already shown this in some of my last videos about this loadout, but I updated it a bit. So I'm pretty sure I made a video where I crafted this a 4x, or did I just post it on Twitter? I'm not sure actually, but I completed this craft after the sticker update. So now this is a 5x Boston 2018 Tyloo craft on my Deagle right here. Then we're heading into the crafts I did. So this is of course the Deagle. I made a 5x for some reason. I just noticed it's still a 4x, but that might be the server I'm using, I guess, that isn't like set up for 5x sticker crafts after the update. I just noticed that, I didn't check it before, but this is how it looks with the 4x. And then the fifth one is of course on the Mac, as you can see right here. So I just guess the server I'm using right now is not comfortable with me, or like, yeah, accepting 5x sticker crafts at the moment. But I really love this Deagle. This is one of my favorite Deagles I've used while playing this game, and I think it's really awesome. And I also crafted it myself, which makes it even a little bit more special. And another new skin I got for this loadout is the SSG Redstone. So I bought this in a factory new condition with an amazing float of of 0.069. This skin is float capped. It's at 0.06, so you can get it lower than 0.06. So yeah, and I also did a little craft on this one, as you can see. So this is a really cheap craft, and I really like it. So after the new sticker update, you can put stickers on the scope, which I definitely chose to do on the Scout. I think the Scout makes a lot of sense to do it on, as we have never been able to put stickers on the scope of the Scout. So yeah, I chose to do that. These is all foil stickers, but they are extremely cheap actually. They're like €1 each, some of them. I think the total craft is like €4 or something. Extremely cheap, and I think it looks awesome. I'm from Denmark. I love Astralis, and this team back from 2000 and can't remember, Berlin 2018, right? I think so. Were a better time for Astralis, let's say it that way. And yeah, this is one of the better Astralis teams, in my opinion at least. So I really love the Scout. It looks awesome, to be honest. Then we have the last craft I did. So the lighting here is a little bit bad. This looks a little bit better. I don't know why the lighting on the Nubis right now is doing that, but it's a pretty nice craft. This would probably be better if I would look down in the water or something. But this is a Scout Redstone with the 5x Astralis signatures from Berlin 2019. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, pretty cheap and good looking craft in my opinion. Did this myself as well, and I really love this Scout. Really basic red Scout with some pretty cheap and good looking stickers. And now we're moving up to some of the main weapons, or what you would say. So like the M4A4, as you're looking at it right now. Also the M4A1-S I got a skin for, the AVP, Deagle, AK, etc. So M4A4 I chose to go with the Hellfire. in factory new. Nothing special float about this one, but it's factory new, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I think this is a really sick M4. Really like it. It's from the Operation Hydra collection, so you don't see it that often. Because if you know, the Operation Hydra collection is an old Operation case and it's getting pretty expensive, so you don't really see the skins from that collection that often. Then we have the M4A1 Hellfire. A really cool looking M4, really like this one. Like the little devil on there, and also just the fact this is a not M4 you see that often in matchmaking because of the collection. It comes from the Hydro collection, and it fits really well with the red gloves. And yeah, that's just a sick M4. And also I didn't really know which like other M4s you can buy, M4A4s for red themed, except for like the Howl or something really expensive. So this one I think looked pretty good and isn't that expensive either. I think I gave around $60 for this one, so it's not that bad. And for the AVP, I chose to go with the Wildfire, again in factory new condition. All the skins I got is in factory new condition, some of them with a low float than others, as you probably have seen by now. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have never really been the biggest fan of the Wildfire, and this is just going to be my AVP skin for now. It looks really good for a red AVP with the red gloves, the red slingshot gloves, but at some point I really want to upgrade this to a better red AVP. At the beginning I thought about the Prince, which is extremely expensive, so that would take a while for me to even consider buying, I think. But I might also go for this Hydra, which is also expensive, but it is a little bit cheaper than the Prince is. And yeah, my AVP Wildfire, in fact new, pretty nice AVP. Of course not my favorite run, but it will do for now. And yeah, it's a good looking red orb for sure. And also some of these skins like the AK Bloodsport and the AVP Wildfire, the M4A1 Hellfire, and I also think the M4A1-S Cyrex. Some of those skins I actually bought after opening up the AK Inherence in the new Kilowatt case after it came out in the video where I opened up that one. I sold it on Steam Market and got something like 500 euros after Steam fees, and yeah, I spent like 350 euros on buying those skins on Steam, and then the rest on some videos. So it was really nice filming up that AK, and yeah, I spent most of that money to buy some of these skins for my red loadout. For the M4A1-S skin, I chose to go with Cyrex in factory new, of course. It's not as much red as I had hoped for. As you can see, it's also a lot of black and white. And this will go amazing with the Scarlet gloves, which is a red and black pair of gloves. But yeah, I'm still going to keep it to the red, and for now I'm using this one. But at some point I really want to get the M4A1-S Hot Rod. That's one of my favorite skins in the game. I really love red skins, of course, but I just feel like the Hot Rod skins looks really good, and especially the M4A1-S Hot Rod. In my opinion, that looks just absolutely amazing. And yeah, I actually thought about buying it, like I think it was 2-3 weeks ago, something like that. At that time it cost 4.8 thousand RMB and buff, I think. Now it's up to like 5.8 thousand or something, so it went up like $150 the last few weeks. So I might just wait and hope it will go a bit down in price again, but I'm not sure. But I really want the Hot Rod at some point. And then we have the M4 Cyrex in game. So I have always been a fan of the skin, but it's not as red as I want the M4 to be. So I said I'm really looking forward to buy an M4A1-S Hot Rod at some point, because that's one of my favorite skins in this game. So I will buy that soon. Yeah, I will see when that will happen, because it is expensive, really expensive, at least compared to this one as well. But it's like $800 or something for M4 Hot Rod. So I will take my time, and at some point I will do it. But for now I have to go with this one, which is a really good option for a pretty nice red M4 still, even though it's a lot of black and white as you can see, but it's alright. This will do for now. For the USP, I'm currently using the USP-S check engine, which is a decent USP, decent ready USP, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's really cheap. I think it only costs like a few euros or something. It's a really cheap option. I'm going to buy the USP kill confirm soon. One of my favorite USPs in the game, for sure. And yeah, but it's a bit expensive in factory new. I'm not even sure if it's a float cap skin in factory new, but the minimum wear one is like 500 RMB I think on buff, and the factory new is like 1,500 or something. So it's an expensive USP to get in factory new, but I will buy that one soon. Then we have the USP check engine. So really cheap USP. Only costs like a few euros on Steam Market in factory new, and it looks really good for a red themed USP because it's basically just red and of course a little bit of black grayish, but most of it is just red, and it's really simple looking. Not much to say about this one or complain about it. At some point I'm really looking forward to buy a kill confirm because that's one of my favorite, if not my favorite USP in the game. But this one will definitely do for now, and it's really clean and good looking, and definitely for that price point as well, like 2 or 3 euros whatever I gave for this one, something like that, is a really good price for this type of USP if you're looking for a red UMP for your loadout. For the AK, I'm currently using the AK Bloodsport. So you might have seen in one of my recent videos, I think it was the one where I opened up a kilowatt case every time I died and then had to use the skin I opened up or something. I had the AK Orbit, which is from the Hydra collection I think as well, just like the M4A1 Hellfire, but that AK is only a purple. I bought that, I used it for a few days, and then I upgraded to this AK Bloodsport in factory new. And yeah, I do enjoy using this AK, but it's not the one I'm going to end up having for this loadout. So there's another skin I'm looking to buy really soon, which is the AK X-Ray. I know there's a lot of mixed opinions on the AK X-Ray. Some really love it, others really hate it. It's like one of those skins you either really hate or really love, but I really love it. And I had also the X-Ray once before in well worn I think, and I loved playing with it. I really did, so I'm going to buy that one soon. I think I will start off with a well worn condition, because that's really expensive as well. It's like $400 or something for well worn condition if you buy it on buff. So a really expensive AK, but it doesn't look that bad in well worn. So, but right now I'm having this AK Bloodsport, which I also really enjoy playing with. So now we have the AK Bloodsport in factory new in game here. So a really nice AK. I do like the Bloodsport. It looks pretty decent and it fits really well. As said, I will buy AK X-Ray at some point, just because I love the X-Ray. A lot of mixed opinions on that skin, but I really like it. I know a lot of you commented on some of my other videos about AK Bloodsport, and you wanted me to buy AK Bloodsport because you think it would fit the loadout perfect, and a lot of people actually really like the AK Bloodsport. I do as well. I just like the X-Ray a bit more, but this fits extremely well with my gloves as well. Really good looking AK. And now we are at the end, at the last skin of my red loadout. The last skin I have bought and I'm using right now is this Eagle Code Red. So yeah, I bought this in factory new. I also I had the AK Orbit for one of my videos. I think in the same video I had this Eagle Crimson Web. Only a minimum wear, because the factory new Crimson Web skins is extremely expensive due to the float cap of the skins, the Crimson Web skins. So I had a minimum wear. I upgraded to a Deagle Code Red in factory new, which I do enjoy playing with, but it's not my favorite Deagle. So you might have guessed it, you might not, but I'm going to buy a Deagle Sunset Storm. There is two different Sunset Storms actually. There is one with like the Chinese, oh yeah, I don't want to say Chinese, Asian. Let me say Asian man on the handle of the Deagle, and one without the Asian man. And I really like the one actually without. I mean, you're not going to see the design on the handle that much because you're holding it on the handle, of course. But when you inspect it, I just feel like that looks more clean without the man. So I'm going to buy that one. In fact, you knew that is also one of my favorite skins. I think if I had to say like 3 of my favorite skins ever, I think this Deagle Sunset Storm and the M4A1-S Hot Rod would be 2 of them. 2 skins I really love. So I'm definitely going to buy those for both the Deagle and the M4A1-S. So, but right now I'm rocking this factory new this Deagle Code Red, and some point near in the future I'm definitely looking to buy Sunset Storm. And actually the reason why I haven't bought it yet, because I could just buy it if I wanted to, but I have looked a little bit on some trade ups to do recently, and I might be doing a trade up really soon for the Deagle Sunset Storm. So it's a bit expensive to do because of the fillers. It's like 100 euros or something, or not the fillers, skins in the same collection. So it will be expensive trade up, which is holding me a little bit back, but I might be cooking something really soon, and we might go ahead and try to see if we can hit it. We might as well give it a shot, because I really appreciate skins more if I crafted them myself. I think that it just makes them more personal and makes you enjoy the skins even more. So yeah. And then the last but not least skin in this loadout video in game, here we have the Deagle Code Red. Pretty decent red Deagle, fits really well with the gloves, but not my favorite Deagle. I said that as well before. I really love the Deagle Sunset Storm. Really love that Deagle. It looks so good. And also the Code Red to me looks a little bit weird, just how it's styled out. Like, it looks so metallic, you know, with the just like the way, you know, the style of the gun is. It looks so like a robot or something, you know, so metallic and robot is, and I don't really like that style that much, but the colors looks good and goes well with the red Deagle, and it's not that expensive in factory new. I'm not even sure how much I gave it this one, but I'm pretty sure it was around 50 euros plus minus a few euros, something in that area at least. But I'm really looking forward to get a Sunset Storm, because as I said, I really love that skin, one of my favorite skins in the game, and probably my favorite Deagle, to be honest. So yeah. Okay, so we now went through all the skins in my red loadout. Both the skins you have already probably seen. Some of them I put some stickers on, but also all the new skins I got. So that happened a lot since last time. We got skins for all the main weapons. We got the buffalo knife slaughter, so I finally got a knife and glove combo, which I really love. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. If you have any like recommendations for skins I could buy from a red loadout other than the skins I have always said I will buy for some of the weapons, because most of the weapons I said the current skins I have is just for now. At some point I'm going to upgrade them later on, but yeah, if you have some recommendations or some red skins you really love to some of the weapons, yeah, leave a comment down below and make me know what you think, or what you have to recommend for the skins, especially if you have a Max 7 or MP7. The MP7, no bloodsport, but anything else please, and the Max 7 just something, because the one I'm using right now, the Copies, is just orange. So but yeah, it took me some time to make this video, but I'm finally glad I did it, and we went through it all just to give you guys a little update on my current loadout. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the support, And yeah, I will see you in the next one.